Arizona Hot Homestead, I'm Jeff. Today's video, let's transfer some water into that water pump. I'm going to use a 2-inch gas water pump, and let me tell you, it pumps 150 gallons a minute, and boy is that sweetness. I've had this pump for a long time, and I'm finally getting to be able to use it. So let me show you the pump. So here's the pump. It's a Harbor Freight Special, and it's 6.5 horsepower, and it's, let's see if we can get down in here, 212 cc's. Pumps 150 gallons per minute. It's a 2-inch inner diameter for the intake and the outtake. And what I'm doing is I have this 330 gallon tote sitting in this trailer. I call this my water trailer, because anytime I need 300 gallons, I can run down to someone who can afford a well, and I, well, get some water. It's 300 gallons. We're going to put it in this hose here, and I've got what you can see here is I've got a big valve handle there, and what these are is these are gator clamps, and they are fantastic. When I had someone else deliver water to me, he used these, and it was so nice how easily things just clamped on instead of trying to thread it on. So basically all that happens is you take this red button here, and when you press down on it, you open up the clamp, and then you do the other side and it just pulls right off. So it's pretty fantastic. They don't leak at all. So, and then what I did was I got some hose here and some clamps, and just clamped it in there so it would so I could use these hose with these clamps on the end, like you see on that end there. And this hose was actually pretty hard to find, believe it or not. Home Depot 1.5 inch was all they had, and I wanted 2-inch because this guy here coming out is 2-inch, and so I got this water pump because it was 2-inch. And so to stay consistent, because you don't want any bottlenecking on your water pump, it will destroy the pump, so I had to go with another 2-inch. So this I got at Tractor Supply. They sell it by the foot, which was fantastic. That way I could get what I needed. This here, the 6-foot one, is all I could afford at the time. I wanted to get one a little bit longer so that I don't have to back in the trailer as far. Plus, it gives me a little bit more flexibility. Because on the other side is 25 feet, and it goes right up into my tank there. So instead of bringing it through the top, I'm able to clamp it onto here, which holds it for me, and it makes a good fit. Now, someone suggested in one of my other videos that I go with an angle on here and then put this on. And you know, I still may do that, but right now, as you can tell, it's doing just fine. This is a rigid enough hose that it's not really crimping on me, so everything is good with this. So, but I tried a different type of hose, what they call a discharge hose, and it was worthless. Don't even bother. Spend the extra couple dollars and get a real hose. You will save so much in hassle. So I was pumping water into my outdoor shower water tote using this, and I tried the discharge hose, and I couldn't fill it because of the creasing on the hose getting it up and into the other tote. It just didn't work. You couldn't pump it through it. So even though it pumps pumps at 42 psi, and because of the diameter, we'll do 150 gallons per minute. So in 2 minutes, I've moved 300 gallons of water, which is really cool. So that means I won't be using it for a long period of time. Means it should last me forever, I would think. So that's my pump. I'm not going to turn it on. I've already pumped the water. I'm not going to turn it on because it makes noise. I'm sure you guys have heard noise before. So, but I just wanted to show you this. I've had it for a long time. I finally got to use it. The gator clips, when you use one of these, they're a must. They make hooking up the hoses and storing the hose is so much easier. Well, let me show you the fittings I put on the water tote here. So what I did was coming out, just went into PVC 2-inch, little piece to gap it. Got a T here, and I went with another line coming out. This is for a garden hose, and then this main one coming out with my glider clamp on here. This is just a cap, keep the dust out, but that's what it looks like inside. The caps are nice because, like I said, it keeps the dust out, and as far as the hose goes, that's important because you definitely don't want stuff to get in your hose and then have it get into your pump. I did this here just to keep this from bouncing around as I was driving. So it's a 5,000 gallon tank there, and I've got now 3,000 gallons in there. So another 7 more loads and I'll be totally full if I want. One of these days I'm going to get my rain harvesting system going. The problem that I have right now is a couple things. One, I've ran out of money for all the parts for it and the tanks that I need to store the water in until I can pump it into here. And also, I need a second hand. It's hard to do things on your own when you need a second hand to hold the other end of the rain gutter, because, you know, my arms just aren't 10-20 feet long. And I've tried setting it on a ladder, and this wind that I have just always kicks it off, so it doesn't work trying to brace it up there. So anyhow, but that's my water pump. I just wanted to show you how I do fill my water, and I get it from a local place that charges me for 300 gallons. They actually only charge me, what, about $8-9 for 300 gallons. So it's not a smoking deal, but it's a pretty good deal. Thank you for watching my video today, and I appreciate you watching it all the way through there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Every little bit helps support my channel. My name is Jeff, and you've been watching Arizona Hot Homestead.